Just when you thought. Just when you thought miracles couldn't happen. Oh, the Knicks come through. Ladies and gentlemen, the New York Knicks have just delivered the greatest comeback in NBA Finals history. Not only did they go on a 13-win run in the NBA playoffs, just short of the greatest run ever in history, but they did it by the greatest margins, winning margins in history. Now in the finals against the San Antonio Spurs with the alien, with the lottery picks, with this incredible backcourt, they were down 29 points. It looked like they had zero hope. But not here. Not in the Knicks-Verse. I never once thought that this team could not make a final run. A serious run to win the game. But then there's the difference between making a run and, just showing up, making it look like a decent loss. Where, okay, you didn't lose by 29, you lost by 12, you lost by 9. But not this team. This team had the ability to take it all the way. They pull off an incredible comeback, an amazing comeback, a legendary comeback. People will be talking about this forever. The New York Knicks just took a 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals. Let's go! Let's go! New York, go! New York, go! New York, go! Oh my God, that was fucking incredible. That was fucking incredible. You guys should be fucking losing your minds right now. Let's go. Salute. I don't care if it's Wednesday. This is truly a magical, amazing run by these New York Knicks. Unbelievable, fantastic, truly spectacular. Incredible. Salute to you guys. I mean, on the night, the biggest lead the Knicks ever had in the game was 1 point. And that's what they won this game by. So they turned it around by 30 points because they were down 29. And it was a truly spectacular play at the end by OG ANUNOBY, who, and I have highlights for you guys. I got full highlights for you guys. That's why I was taking a little time to set this up. Shout out to the chat. Thank you guys for joining me here tonight. We got Lex the Destroyer in the house. We got Alex Quispe. We got Truce Reviews. We got John Rover. We got everybody in the arms of God. All right. This is fabulous. We're going to have a fun time tonight. The New York Knicks just took care of business. The New York Knicks just delivered a blow to an incredibly cocky and unnecessarily cocky Spurs team. I mean, have Spurs won anything? Has this version of the Spurs won anything? I mean, if I remember, they got their ass kicked in the NBA Cup. I think they thought they won it all when they beat the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. And they forgot that the one team that has beaten their fucking asses all season long was facing them in the NBA Finals. Well, now they are down 3-1. This comeback is going to haunt the Spurs for a very long time. Very long time. Because in this life, there's no guarantees. I know we think, oh, this team is going to win other championships. Well, there's no guarantees about anything. There's an incredible draft class coming out. The Knicks have revealed how you beat Wembanyama. It's out there. The tape's out there. So, I mean, I know the young, I would put money that they might win a championship again, but there's no guarantees in this NBA. And the Knicks, our Knicks, know that. They knew that coming into this game. Their whole philosophy is it's 0-0. We have to play with a desperation like it's 0-0. And they showed it tonight. Fantastic victory. Fantastic victory. There are so many heroes in this game. We're going to break it all down. Welcome into the Knicks-Verse. If this is your first time here, or you've been here before and haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you're alerted when I go live. Or drop a new video. The New York Knicks lead now 3-1 in the NBA Finals. 3-1. I believe no team has ever come back from a 3-1 deficit. Now, I know this has been a series of miracles making history. So I'm sure Spurs are going to go back home and tell themselves some lies and say, oh, well, we still have a chance. Yeah, okay. You want to believe that? You want to keep telling yourselves you're the better team? Think about this. You think you're the better team, and then you look down here, and it's you're down 1-3. You really think you're the better team? How about you fucking get some humility? How about you go out on the court with respect? This Knicks team just fucking daddied you tonight. This is, gotta say, when I play against, that's not what happened here tonight, but thing is, never count out the veterans. Never count out the veterans because they know what it takes to take care of business, especially when you have a team loaded with champions, which what the Knicks have. They have championship pedigree, and tonight they showed it out on that court. Outstanding victory. Shout out to, we surveyed 100 people. He has gifted 10 Knicks-Verse memberships. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, brother. You are a rock star. You got to say, you are a rock star. Drew's Reviews member. Oh my God, everybody. I'll shout everybody out in a little while. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Really, that was beautiful. Beautiful. Bang, bang, bang. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're going to have fun tonight. We are going to have fun tonight. Let's get into this right now. Oh man, the New York Knicks just took care of business. They are up 3-1. The greatest comeback in NBA playoff history, not just the finals. Oh, that I did not know. That I did not know. That is, wow. And how apropos for this team. You know, and I know you guys, I mean, we've been sticking with this team all season. We've seen them pull off amazing comebacks. They did it last playoffs against the Celtics, where they come back from 22-24, down 22-24 against them. Tonight, you know what? They were like, let's make it even a little more interesting. Let's come back from 29. And they did it. It's like I almost still can't even believe it, honestly. But Brunson got red hot in that third quarter, and I believe that helped everybody else just kind of believe in what can happen. And they just took over. Even though the refs were against them, the early foul calls in the first quarter put this game into a funk. The NBA was trying to interfere too much. They're trying to push this to a 7-game series. They were calling fouls that were totally unnecessary. And they were missing goaltending. 2 goaltending calls were missed. We could have won this game by 3 if those goaltending calls weren't missed. But let's check this out. This is the tweet. Oh my God, what an amazing comeback. OG ANUNOBY with a legendary game-winning putback after New York was once down 29 points. Let's go Knicks. One more to go, and we get the championship. We get the parade. Oh. You know how long I've been talking about that, right? On a personal note, my son arrived today, and we were watching this game, and we're down 29 points, and he's sitting there thinking, oh, man, and I'm like, but I honestly, I believe this. I believe that they still have the ability to win, and when they made that run, that comeback, where they had like several runs, a 13-0 run, and then they had a 17-4 run we were losing our minds high-fiving. My son is 26 years old. He's never seen true Knicks success and dominance. And for us to experience that together was truly magical. And I hope all of you were able to experience something like that tonight. And when the Knicks win it, even if they don't win it in San Antonio in Game 5, but they come back for Game 6 and they close it out in the Garden, it's happening. This is not going 7 games. This is definitely not going 7 games. 6 at the max. And the Knicks will be the NBA champions of this season, and I cannot wait to celebrate that with my family, my friends. Truly a magical run. Outstanding. I never lost hope in this team. And tonight, they totally rewarded all of us for that belief. Outstanding run. We got here. This is it. This is the play. This is the play, and I have several angles on this, and I also have the full game highlights. Let's go. Oh, my God. Knicks take the lead. Let's watch it again. Yes. And let me tell you, that wasn't an easy tip-in. It wasn't like right in front of the basket. You'll see I got another angle for this. Yeah, I'll show you this angle first. This is the angle. Look at this. Look at this. He's got to reach way to his right. And he tips it in. OG ANUNOBY was the MVP of this game tonight. I know Brunson scored tons of points, but OG, was incredibly efficient tonight. And that put back. Look at Brunson's face right there. Look at Cat. Look at Wemby. Wemby thinks, oh, I got my mid up. This shot was short. This shot could have gone in, honestly. We've seen Brunson make the shot. And I loved how OG timed it perfectly. His little white bracelet tips it in. Outstanding possession. Let's look at another angle. Here we go. Here is the full play. Oh! Is that the one? Oh. It's good. You can hear Breen just losing his mind on that. I tweeted this out between the third and fourth quarter. Knicks still have a chance if they win the fourth by 16. They pull off. They will pull off an improbable finals comeback. Let's go Knicks. The final score in the fourth quarter, 32-16. I don't know how I see that shit, but there it is. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. Oh, man. Shout out to Lex the Destroyer. What's up? He says, Knicks are one win away from winning an NBA championship. That is correct. Absolutely correct. A legendary career playoff performance by OG ANUNOBY. 33 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 3-pointers. 7 3-pointers. He was the reason the Knicks didn't go down 40. 29 sucked. But when we were down 25, we were down like 25 for a long time. But big reason was because he kept going to the free throw line, hitting his buckets, cutting in, dunk. He was keeping us in this game, hitting 3-pointers. His 33, that is some of the most efficient 33 points I have ever seen. We're going to get into that too. Let's go. Of course, my computer's starting to chug a little bit, which is annoying. Can you guys let me know if it's stuttering or whatever? Charles Slow Runner comes into the house. He says, Charles Barkley calling Spurs dumb choke artists. That's harsh, man. That's harsh. How about the Knicks are fantastic? How about that? OG ANUNOBY in this game tonight. That's just... Wait, here we go. Let's go here. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this crazy efficiency. He shot 67% from the field, 10 of 15. He shot 7 of 9 from the three-point line. That's nearly 78%. He hit all 6 of his free throws, gets 4 rebounds. The fourth one was the putback, an assist, a steal, a block, only 1 turnover, 33 points for OG ANUNOBY. And he still was a -1. Josh Hart. Oh, my God. Josh Hart almost killed me. I didn't even want to get into that. Josh Hart almost killed me, and even in the post game conference with Josh Hart, he knows that OG ANUNOBY saved his ass. But Karl-Anthony Towns, only 5 shots, hits 4, hits 1 3-pointer, hits all 4 of his free throws, delivers a double-double, 13 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. He's a +17. He was the high man in plus-minus, a +17 in this game. Let's look at it. Yeah, he was the high man. So even though in Carl, he got into foul trouble, but I love the way that Mike Brown managed their minutes along with Mitch and along with Huck Porty and Jeremy Sohan. He even played 3 minutes in this game. Mike Brown coached an unbelievable game here, guys, tonight. Phenomenal game. Mike Brown decided to close this game with the smallest guy on his roster, Jose Alvarado. He saw that the Knicks were in desperate need of additional ball handling, and his ability to puncture the Spurs defense, get into into like the heart and lungs of the Spurs defense, and then to be able to kick the ball out and to have the confidence to take the open shot when he has it. Truly an incredible decision. Alvarado played 15 and a half minutes, delivers 8 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 3 of 4. He only missed 1 shot, and it was a 3-point shot. He was 2 of 3 for the 3-point line. He was a +11 tonight. Brunson, a +11 tonight. Josh Hart, a +11 tonight. Fabulous minutes right there. But great, masterful coaching. Masterful coaching. I just lost my mouse, so I'm going to go old school with my fingers. Here we go. But that decision to close with Alvarado instead of, sticking with Mikal Bridges, who was, struggling tonight. Nothing obscene, but in his 28 minutes, he only shot 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, only 2 rebounds, no assists. 2 assists, but no steals, no blocks. He delivers 7 points. That is why the Knicks are going to become champions. The ability to pivot and find, okay, well, this is not working the way I need it to work. Let me plug this guy in. He tried Miles. Miles Deuce didn't deliver. He missed all 4 of his attempts. He was a -14 in 7 minutes, and then he finds Alvarado, and Alvarado was ready for the moment. And shout out to Leon Rose for bringing Alvarado to this team at the trade deadline. I honestly, even though there's many heroes in this game, and of course you cannot overlook Jalen Brunson, and he plays nearly 45 minutes of this game, 44 and a half minutes. He shoots 12 of 25, that's 48%. He shoots 3 of 7 for the 3-point line. Knicks only attempted 32 3-pointers. That's one thing. Their 3-point diet is a little too low, but they hit on 47% of them. And that was really, honestly, really all OG ANUNOBY, who hit 7 of those 15 3-pointers that they made. But Alvarado came through 2 of 3, and Brunson 3 of 7. That's 43%. And he delivers 36 points. Brunson, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 steals for Jalen Brunson. Now, the Knicks did commit a lot of turnovers, 13 turnovers, and that's one of the reasons why they found themselves behind in this game. But then they completely tightened that shit up. Beautiful. Let's go and watch some highlights. All right, here we go. And I'll just keep talking about this game. Here we go. We start out with Cat. Look at that nice little floater. But then Cat gets himself into foul trouble early. It's really fucking annoying. Really annoying. Right here. They called, they challenged that play. Oh, chicken wing meat. Fuck you, dude. Look, right there. You have the ability to get your hand out. How's that even a foul? You know how many other fouls were worse than that were ignored throughout the whole game? Like 100. Like 100 other fouls were completely ignored. Worse than that. Honestly, I don't like Victor Wembanyama. I thought I did. But now that I've seen him play against the Thunder and I've seen him play against the Knicks, I don't like him. I don't like his attitude. He thinks he's all cocky and shit. There was a moment there where Mitch overdid it. He did deserve to get that flagrant elbow to his neck, and he lands on the ground, and he's like fucking obnoxiously clapping at Mitch like this, and he's pointing, "I'm in your head." Dude, okay, that's childish. You know who Mitch Robinson is? Mitch Robinson is the Block Nest Monster. He's going to fucking deliver pain on you eventually. You will see. And he already has, by the way. Already has, because you're down 3-1. Fuck you, Victor Wembanyama. Fuck you and your arrogance. You feel entitled. Fuck you. You have not won shit. You ain't won shit yet. And you're not going to win this year. We'll talk about next season, but you're not winning this year. That is truly what's happening right here, right now. Here we are. Cornette pushes that out, and then jump ball. First of all, that's a goaltend. How is that not called a goal? Look at this. It's almost to the basket. There were 2 plays, 2 goaltends in that first quarter, and that's part of what got into the Knicks' head. And they found themselves. I mean, I think they were down. We were down. Oh shit. Down 17. Even worse, I believe. Even worse. We were down in that first quarter. Yeah, we were down 19, 41-22 in the first quarter. Look at that. Come on, bro. Grow a fucking pair of balls. Seriously. So now it looks like a disaster. Look at this. Easy buckets for them. They're up 59-34. It's a 25-point lead. We come back and score on the other end. And then they come back and deliver this. 59-34, 6 plus left. And then Brunson gets this nice steal. Pick 6. Gets the bucket. That gave me a lot of hope, by the way. Shout out to the chat. Thank you guys for rolling up here tonight on Into the Knicks-Verse. The New York Knicks are up 3-1. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really did believe this comeback was possible. I know it's absolutely delusional to believe that, but I really did believe it. I said it to my girlfriend. I said it to my son here. I never lost doubt. And it was excruciating for a very long time. But the way the Knicks came out in that third quarter, to start the third quarter, showed that it was a possibility. The Knicks were able to build. They got off to a nice 10-5 start in the third quarter, and it was mostly on a 10-0 run, which then became a 13-0 run in that third quarter. And then Brunson hits a circus midi and gets the and one. It might be even here. That's it. That's the one right there. Right there, that's the one. And then he makes that bucket. And then now, it's like a 17-point game. Now we get an alley-oop. Now it's a 15-point game. And we're storming down. And then Cat gets it. Cat hits his one attempt that should have been an and one. Should have been a 4-point play. And then a nice little dinker over Wembanyama. Cat is the he's the kryptonite to Victor Wembanyama. And then, oh my God, that was beautiful right there. He cuts it through. Look, it's 4:41 left. It's a 7-point game suddenly. And then Alvarado making the right decisions gets it to OG ANUNOBY, who cuts it down to just a 4-point deficit with 4.5 to go. And yeah, Mitch is clapping. Yeah, you can clap all you want, bro. It ain't going to give you the win. But then this bucket, that hurt. I was like, oh, no. Now it's a 7-point game. But still, there was plenty of time left. Alvarado making the right decision. Attack the hoop. Attack the paint. He saw it was open. I loved his decision-making. Now it's back to a 5-point game. 3:37 left. And here, look at this defense right here. Oh, but then Wembanyama able to deliver. Shout out to him. Now it's a 7-point game with 3:27 left. Brunson at the top of the key gets doubled. Alvarado wide open, hits the three. Ladies and gentlemen, suddenly it's a 4-point game. And then Brunson, he hits a 27-footer. And now it's only a 1-point game with 2:18 left. The Spurs bring the ball up. They get an empty possession. And here we go. The Knicks pull ahead. Their first lead in the entire game right there. 105-104. But then they score on the other end. And now it's 106-105. And Fox thinks he's going to get this. But no. OG, incredible defense. Alvarado picks it up. Brunson misses the three. And then the incredible legendary putback, which will be shown in Knicks history forever. Especially, well, we will win the NBA Finals. We will win this Finals. But this play will be played. This will be like the Larry Johnson 4-point play for the rest of our life. They were all standing. Look at everyone standing in there. The atmosphere was completely different from Game 3. They could not even get a clean look off in their final play. They only had 1.4 seconds left, but there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, your New York Knicks are one game away from becoming the NBA champions. That's right. One win away. Outstanding. And it's a lot of it's due to that man right there. He was phenomenal tonight. Absolutely, truly phenomenal tonight. Wow. My level of elation, I mean, when the Mets won the 86 World Series, like, this is the kind of feeling I'm feeling right now. I know we haven't won the championship yet, and anything can happen. Anything can happen. There's no certitude here. You know, I know when I say the Knicks are going to win the championship, I know I'm projecting into an unknown future because it hasn't been written yet. But once it is, and they do win it, this will be the greatest feeling ever I will ever have had as a fan. And I'm so glad I got to enjoy this moment with my son and my loved ones tonight. I hope all of you did as well. We're so close. So close. Mikal Bridges on the halftime message during Game 4. He said, we've been here before. We've been down a lot before. You just got to take it one possession at a time. You can't get it back in one possession. Great mindset. Great mindset. Christian Winfield tweeted this out. Josh Hart on why the Knicks never care how much they're down. It starts with Leon bringing together a group of guys that have high character and have winning traits and habits and are willing to sacrifice for each other. Wow. I'm actually a little overwhelmed right now. Sorry, guys. Truly overwhelmed right now by what I've just seen. Shout out to the chat. Thank you guys for rolling up here tonight. Yeah, Drew. That's true. I mean, let's get the first one, and then we'll talk about the next. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Gideon says, G-Money says, OG airplane soared from the heavens and hand glide the ball into the hula hoop. I could not believe my eyes when it happened. Could not believe my eyes. It was truly like, what is happening here? Is that really what's happening? Here it is. Shout out to Tommy Beer for posting this. Look at this play. And this almost went down. I mean, you know, Brunson makes a shot a lot. Front rim. Look at this. And OG didn't need the backboard. He just completely had the great touch. His big old mitt just guided that ball into the basket. And the crowd went crazy. Crowd went crazy. Let's watch this once again. Now, one major reason why OG was able to get in there because, I mean, all the other guys are short. Like, if Victor's out on the perimeter trying to, like, block Brunson's shot, no one's down there. So OG saw that. He's like, if I get down there, I'm going to be able to tip this in. So he read the play perfectly. I mean, games 1 and 2, Cat was the MVP. I mean, game 4, I think OG's the MVP. So we will see what happens in game 5. And if the Knicks close it out in game 5 and OG is the difference maker, he might end up being the MVP of this finals. He might. Even though we're not even in this situation without Brunson and his heroics. But his efficiency hasn't been, you know, at the level that it should be. But right now, it's looking like it's a battle. It's a three-way battle for MVP in the finals between OG, Cat, and Jalen Brunson. I was expecting a big bounce-back game by Brunson today. You know, he gave it to us to a great extent. He shot 48%, 43% from the field, 82% from the free throw line. 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 steals. He played a great game himself. 36 points, and he's a plus 11. So there's no, you know, he's right there. He's right there in the running for MVP. But the level of efficiency that OG ANUNOBY delivers, 67% from the field, 78% from the three-point line, and 100% from the free throw line? With the putback game winner? That's insane. That's insanity. That is insanity. Honestly, that is total insanity. Holy shit, people. Can you believe this shit? I cannot believe it. I know I watched it. I was there. I called it. I said this can happen. But even with all that said, it's still crazy, unbelievable that the Knicks are in this situation. And it comes down to team. They believe in each other. They trust in each other. And it really does show. It really does show. Let's look at the stats right now. Oh, what happened here? Get these stats up here. Thank you guys for being patient here. Here we go. Look at these stats, guys. 3-point shooting. OG ANUNOBY is shooting 50.6% from the 3-point line on nearly 5.5 3-point attempts per game. That is crazy. Landry Shamet is shooting 49%. Towns, 47.3%, but his frequency has to increase. Has to. Deuce McBride is at 38.5%, but that's for the whole playoffs, not recent, not in against the Spurs. He's definitely struggled against the Spurs. In terms of points per game, Brunson averaging 27.4 points per game. OG ANUNOBY, 20.7. You can see why Leon made the trade. I was unhappy that it included Emmanuel Quickley. I was unhappy. I knew we had to give up something. But look at this. Right now, this is proving that this was the correct trade. OG ANUNOBY, not only is he giving you this level of offense, he stopped Fox on a steal that could have completely, if he makes that bucket, Knicks have no chance to win this game. OG has no chance to win this game for us with the putback. So not only did he save the game on the defensive end, then he comes through with the greatest putback in Knicks history. That is the greatest putback in Knicks history. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Towns, 16.7 points per game, but he's shooting nearly 57% from the field, shooting 47% from the 3-point line, 91% from the free throw line. Outstanding for him. Knicks just have too many weapons all around. One guy's cold, another guy picks it up, and tonight the guy who picked it up was Jose Alvarado. I think he was the bench player of the game. I know Mitch gave us some solid minutes, but Jose Alvarado was truly phenomenal, especially he was in there in crunch time. He was phenomenal tonight. Phenomenal. When we look at the total plus minus, total plus minus leading the team in the overall playoffs is Karl-Anthony Towns with a plus 14.6. Brunson, a plus 12.4. Mikal Bridges, a plus 10.5. Josh Hart, a plus 10.3. OG ANUNOBY, a plus 10.1. But that is including the entire playoffs. Let's look at the last 4 games, which would be the finals. Look at what OG's averaging in the finals. Nearly 24 points per game. Holy shit. And Brunson's averaging nearly 30 points per game. The cream rises. The cream rises. Outstanding. And even though OG's in a minus 4.8 in plus minus, we got Cat with a plus 12.0. We got Mikal plus 6.8. We got Josh Hart a plus 5.8. Jose Alvarado plus 7.8. I mean, when you look at the scores of the game, the Knicks won game 1 by 10, game 2 by 1, lost game 3 by, what did we lose game 3 by? 4? By 3. We lost game 3 by 3, and then we won game 4 by 1. It's been a really tight series. And unfortunately, the refs have had too much interference in this game. I hope the commissioner's office communicates to the refs, just let the guys play. Call the game pure. Call the game true. Just stop trying to manipulate it. The Knicks have earned this. They've earned it. You got an extra game. You were worried that the Knicks were going to sweep the Spurs, and that's why you came in and interfered with this game, and especially in the second half in game 3, and gave them an additional 10 free throws. But in this game, it was, you started on that path, but the Knicks were able to overcome it. They were able to overcome it. Truly outstanding. Truly outstanding. Wow. Wow. Well, shout out to 81M Roman. It says, this is the nail in the coffin. Everything going their way to coughing up a crazy lead to lose. Spurs are cool. Cooked. Spurs are cooked. Well, you know, I'm not going to say they're cooked. They're not going to win the series, but they're not cooked. I can see them winning Game 5 at home. I could even see them somehow coming back and winning Game 6 here at New York. But Knicks are going to win this series no matter what. They only have one more game to win. 1-3. Knicks are going to win 1-3. However it happens. It may happen in the next game. It may happen in Game 6 at MSG. Spurs, obviously, they're an excellent team. They battle hard, but they choked this game away. The New York Knicks outscored the entire output of the Spurs in the second half just in one quarter, in the fourth quarter tonight. 32. The Knicks scored 32 points in the fourth quarter. Spurs scored 30 points in the entire second half tonight. You want to call that a choke job? Go ahead. I wouldn't disagree with that. They were like a deer in the headlights, guys. Honestly, they looked like a deer in the headlights when the Knicks were making that run. Made several runs. When it comes down to let's look at these stats here. Yeah, let's go to these charts. I mean, it's it's crazy when you look at this. Look at this. Look at the lead tracker. All black. And the Knicks never led in this game until the final few minutes. They took a 1-point lead, gave it back, and then were able to take it back at the very end. Spurs led by 29 once. The Knicks led by 1, and the 1 was the difference in the game. There were 3 lead changes. The game was tied twice, and the longest run was a 13-0 run, and I think that was the Knicks' 13-0 run. We look at the team comparisons here. Spurs out-rebounded the Knicks, 42-39. Assists, almost even, 24-23. They had more steals, 10-6 than the Knicks. The blocks were even. Oh, Mitch had a great block on Derek Harper at one moment there. It was great. The Knicks committed 13 turnovers. Spurs committed 11. But when it comes down to actual shot making, even though the Spurs got off to an insanely scorching hot start in this game, they cooled off. You knew that they weren't going to be able to continue it. This is not that kind of team. When De'Aaron Fox is drilling 3 after 3, you know that's not going to last. It's not a formula for success. That's not the way you're going to win. He's just not that guy. And it showed in the end. The Knicks shot better from the 3-point line than they shot overall for the game. They shot nearly 47% from the 3-point line, 46% inside overall, compared to just 42% for the Spurs. At the free throw line, the Spurs did outshoot the Knicks, but the Knicks were able to get to the free throw line at a decent amount. The Knicks won the second chance points battle, 14-10. The Knicks eked out a +1 in the fast break points, 13-12, and the Knicks were down down a lot in the first half. In points in the paint, and then we're able to wrestle back and end up a +6, 34-28. Nicely done there. Let's look at this is a stat I want to look at. So here is the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, the Spurs went stone cold when it mattered the most. They shot 21% from the field, 4 of 19, while the Knicks shot 60%, 12 of 20. Now, the Spurs are supposed to have a great defense. Well, where was it in the fourth quarter? Where was it? Absent. Completely gone. Completely gone. And then you look at, let's go back here. Let's look at the whole second quarter stats. Here are the second half stats right here. Spurs could only muster up 30 points total. They shot 3 of 17 in the second half from the three-point line. That's crazy. While the Knicks shot 11 of 20, 55%, compared to 17.6% for the Spurs. The Knicks shot 51% from the field, 21 of 41, while the Spurs can only they cannot even break the double digit in field goals made in the second half. They scored only 8 made field goals on 39 attempts. The Knicks won the rebounding battle. The Knicks the Knicks did not win the rebounding battle in the second half. They lost that 24-18. Interesting. But they had 10 more assists than the Spurs did in the second half, 16-6. Fabulously done. Fabulous. Now I want to see this. Okay. Turnovers. Oh, and this is still the Achilles heel for the Knicks. If the Knicks take care of the ball, they're going to become the NBA champions. When is the next game? The Knicks had 15 turnovers, and allowed the Spurs to score 24 points off of that, where they only got 11 points back. So the Knicks lost the points off turnovers battle by 13 points. So it just shows that they had to really start making their buckets. Let's see. The Knicks' next game is Saturday. It is Saturday. Game 5 is on Saturday. How are you guys feeling? You guys loving life right now? Because I am. I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. I'm going to put out like a full-on, a deeper dive into the games, the entire series in the next couple of days. Just had a lot of family in town, and I love that. It was hard to put that much time into it, and sometimes you gotta make those decisions. But I'm really ecstatic that the Knicks team that I believe they could be have shown up in this series, in this entire playoffs. Honestly, it's truly one of the greatest postseason runs ever in the history of the NBA. And if you watched the post-game stuff with Shaq and Chuck and them, they're blown away. They know that this is just incredibly special. Yeah, they may have Chuck may have called the Spurs choke artists, but it was more than that. It was the relentlessness of the Knicks defense and then shot-making ability on the other end that was just it just overwhelmed these Spurs, these young Spurs. Do I think they still have a counter move here and there? Maybe they can pull off a Game 5 victory. It's possible. And then it comes down to Game 6, and the Knicks put out a much better effort from beginning to end on Game 6. But I just have a feeling this thing ends on Saturday. And that's it. That means the Knicks will be champions. That means the Knicks will get one of these right here. The Larry O'Brien right here. They're going to hang it in the rafters. It'll live forever. The 2026 New York Knicks are going to be NBA champions. They are only 48 minutes away from doing it. Outstanding. Oh, man. Thank you guys for watching this, man. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Drop your comments if you're watching this later on. If you want to join the channel, right there below, hit the join button. It tells you everything you need to know. Shout out to We Survey 100 People. Thank you so much, brother, for your gifting all those memberships. That was fabulous. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Steven Aceto, shout out to you. Drew's Review, shout out to you. M81M Roman. Tom Mack, let's go. Taka, What's up, Taka? I didn't see you there. Second half, we scored 58 points. That's right. To Spurs 30. Enough said. Oh, beautiful. Orange and blue. I bleed it. Orange, and on this wall, it's all blue. This is my son's childhood bedroom. He's visiting here today. It's glorious that I was able to experience this win with him. This miraculous comeback. We were going crazy, high-fiving, doing shots. It was crazy. I loved it. This is what it's all about. A beautiful shared experience with the people that you love. And I love you guys. I love you guys. I love these Knicks. I love what's happening right now, and it's going to continue. There is one more game to go, and they're going to take care of business. All right. I want to thank you for watching this, and I will see you around the Knicks-Verse. Let's go. One more.